Hello my friends, welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to be going over, touching up chrome on a chrome kit. Meaning the nubs, when you clean them off, you have a little black piece of plastic left behind. And is there a good way to cover that up? And for this test, we're going to be using the Phoenix from Unicorn. As research told me, is the most popular #1 selling gold kit. So this is the one we're going to use as a standard. Some of their kits seem a little darker, some a little lighter, but I figured for the test, we'll use the most popular kit that they sell, that is gold plated. And here is what we are looking at. It's definitely a deeper yellow gold. I took a piece out right here. But Bandai did a really good job of hiding most of the nubs on their gold kits. A lot of times they'll be on the side where it gets inserted into something, but a lot of times it's going to be noticeable on the horn here. But they're tiny little nubs, so they're not terrible. It's not terrible. Matter of fact, on a shelf you almost can't see them because of the reflection the gold gives off. But if you really want to be a perfectionist and cover it up, I figured let me see if there's a paint or anything that will replicate it. Now, gold chrome is tough. I've been searching for one for a while now, and I know to this point I haven't gotten a great one. I do have some that's not quite gold chrome, but it certainly doesn't match this either. And I thought out of the box I knew I had what was going to work, and unfortunately it didn't look good. I do have a solution. You'll be shocked to see it, but for that, you will see in a minute. Anyway, let me show you what I started doing. I started airbrushing a lot of these paints, and you can tell right here, they're just not a chrome look. We got close here. This is Mission. Hold on. This is Mission Gold. And not the greatest looking. Something happened to it here, actually. But it still didn't look right. It's got a lot of sparkle in it. See it? It doesn't blend well at all. It doesn't have, like, see how this is what we wanted it to look like. See, this is nice and smooth. Like all clad metals, like it's just a smooth, it looks like metal. It doesn't look like metallic. This gave a metallic look. And I got a little closer, but also the same thing with Wicked. It's got this real heavy metallic to it. See it? And it really just stood out. Not good at all. And if it was solid, it's dull. And a gloss coat over it really didn't do anything. It made it look like a car with gold paint on it. And so this was the start of it, and I realized these paints weren't going to cut it. All right, let me move this out of the way. Then I tried a different batch of paint, and you know, there's a Sharpie marker. E7 jump wind, but nothing. It's the same thing as over here. This was close, this E7, but on further inspection it wasn't even near it at all. So then that's all of these AK, all of them. That didn't work, so I moved on to markers. Let me grab the markers. All right, magically the spoons appear. Yeah, so anyway, here's what I was waiting for in the mail. These new chrome gold markers from Mr. Hobby. And unfortunately, two kinds, yellow gold, white gold. Let me show it there, yellow gold. But unfortunately, not super good. I mean, good in a sense that if you want to build it, just cover them up a little bit. It's good. You're going to put a little dab here. But when you hold it up to the kit, it doesn't have that look at all. See it? But as far as a little dab goes, which I started on this, here you go. Can you see it? This is what you're ending up with. And I tried to smooth that out as best I could, but you can do what I was going to do later. I'm going to sand the whole thing flat, go across, so the whole side of it ends up with this look. And even then, now you're starting to get too much of this color. So, ooh, geez. My new camera mount is in my way. I gotta have it coming from above, so I'm wide open here, guys. Here is the white gold. All right, not even close. This one's not even close. Nice markers, not for this. The original gold marker, Gundam marker. This is not bad. This is actually better than the new one. See, it doesn't have the shine the new one has, but it actually has a deeper gold. But because there's no shine, no match. This is a set of markers I got off of Amazon. Really nice set too. Look at this. A 5-pack, different size. Look at that. Really nice set. Cheap. I don't even think it was 10 bucks. So, there, and you have different size nubs. You can see the gold right there. And that is this one here. Not bad. This is as good as probably the Gundam one. And for 10 bucks, you're getting a box of them. So, this is a good way to go. Again, doesn't really match. It's good in a pinch if you want to just cover the nubs up with a marker. I do like this one. You know, it gets the job done. But you have to really look twice. If you really look at it, then you're gonna see, you know, the space. This is U-Mark. This came from, I believe, Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Is it U-Mark? Premium glossy marker. Yeah, all right. We'll see. No. U-Mark right here. There it is. Just like the others. No different. Smooth. It dries nice and smooth. Again, let's hold up the piece. Yeah. I mean, no. If you get light to hit it, and again, if you're going to do on little corners like that, but see how you can still see that? No good. Display. This is their gold metallic. This is a whole different thing. Now, this looks completely different than the others. This is actually closer to this. It's still going to stand out, you know, but this really flakes off easy, and I think you'd have to clear coat this. Personally, I don't know if I can show you. Let's put it on here. There you go. Oh, trying to get this. See it? There it is. So look how it's just noticeable. I mean, I'm looking right at it, so I see, you know. And I have other markers. I have this Craft Smart. They got these at the craft stores. I had this big Sharpie. The Sharpie isn't bad, but you can see it in here where I wrote it in the middle. See it? Look at that. No good. All right. All right, let me get these out of the way. Let me pause this. All right, now we cleared it off. Let me show you where we're going on to next. I says, wait a second. I know what's going to work. Gold chrome from Moto. Look at this, the box set. Yes. So I took it and sprayed it over some chrome strips, and it's not even close. I mean, it's close to the box, but the box should have looked like the piece, but it doesn't. It ends up looking like this. All right, so that was a fail. Good stuff. Only get this on eBay now. I used to get it at Robot Cut, but it's been out of stock for a while. But nice little set. Not cheap, but nice set. All right, then I says, wait a minute. Jump Wind. I just did all the Jump Winds. Those came out nice. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, not even close. Now, this is the closest I could get. Yeah, if they got a little darker, then they had no shine at all and ends up looking like the others. So that was the Jump Wind. I have, put that aside. Hold on, guys. All right. Then, I says, wait a minute. All clad yellow. They had two kinds. The other one didn't look good at all, so I went with the lemon yellow. And this is over the same chrome strip and a chrome plastic knife here. But it's not close. It's just not close. Now, I'm sure I could dye this maybe with some clear black. Maybe we get it a little darker. And even then, you're going to have to lay down, make sure this is a smooth black where the part is. So you probably have to airbrush your black, airbrush your chrome, and then airbrush this. 3 steps to get rid of the nub. and that wasn't working for me. And then I started brushing on a bunch of the paints, the jump winds and whatnot, and it sticks out like a sore thumb. Look at it. Here's one piece on the end, and then you go to look at it. It's not the right color. It has no shine to it. It dulls it out. Really a disappointment. And here's a piece here. I painted on here. It's a different brand of paint. Here's the display marker. It looks like nothing. Look at this. 2 colors here. These are 2 markers. One's the Gundam marker. One's the old one. One's the new one. No good. So I have 2 solutions that did personally for me work. One is the best. One is second best. And I'm going to get them right now and show you. Okay, guys, are you ready? All right. Number 1, the easy one. I found this gold chrome tape. Yes, I got all of those for like 10 bucks. But look at it. This is the look we're looking for. This is the look. All right? I cut a piece off. I'll do it again live. And here it is taped on right here. You know, put a little nub there. There it is. Yeah, even that doesn't match well. But if you put it across the whole piece, you'll get it to look good. And this one roll will probably do the whole kit. Probably 2 kits. I'm trying to see so you guys can see where it peels off here. Here it is. Let me show you. It's nice and thin too. Yeah. All right. So let's cut it off here. My baby scissors here. All right. I'll show you what I mean. We'll go across the whole side. See? And you can trim it if you want and go around. This matches absolutely perfectly. I mean, not identical, but it's close. This is close. And again, we're only going to be doing little parts at a time, you know? And by the way, this comes in second place. Let me show you what comes in first place. Chrome tape. Go figure. All right. You ready? This is what I thought came in first place. All right, it matches really close. It's Armored Komodo Gold Chrome Powder. And that, my friend, turned out to be the best. So, let's show you how it works. Now, I do have a video where I put Armored Komodo on. You could just go watch that video. It's the same exact technique. No different whatsoever. Let me get a piece of gold chrome here. I'll break off a piece here is what we'll do. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right. Just take this off. All right. Hold on to that, Mecha. Mikazuki's got it. All right. So what I'll do is I will, I'm going to trim off some of the gold chrome here. Hey, guys, you know what's funny, too? If you brush a little bit off, it's silver underneath, and then it's black. But obviously when you go to nip, when you cut off one of the nubs, you're going to get right into the black, you know? So, there we go. That's it. And here's what you got to do. You're going to get a acrylic primer, either this gloss black from Vallejo or Stano-Res from Badger. Shake it up good. Let me show you the Badger while I'm doing this. He walks away from the camera. He walks away from the mic. No editing here. Anyway, there's the Stano-Res black gloss. Oops, it's wearing off a little bit. Either one works good. I'm used to airbrushing it, but because we're going to be working with these tiny nubs, let's go ahead and we're just going to brush it on. Grab a small brush because you need a base. Look at this. All right. And here's what we're going to do. We'll crack this wide open. Why not? All right. Hold on, guys. Let's zoom in a bit. All right. And there we go. Let's see if we can get some... Oh, it's all bubbles. Oh, there we go. You're going to brush on your black. Oh, there we go. Ready? See it? That's all. If you get a bubble, try and get it to pop. But I think as it dries... Yeah, sorry. I think as it dries, the bubbles disappear. All right, so let that dry. Now what we're going to do is, we don't want it to dry all the way. You're going to have to watch my other video. I'll put a link below on how to apply it. What happens is, we're going to put the dust on it when it's just almost dry, when it's tacky. What it does is it grips and holds the the powder, and you buff it out, and then you end up with this look. You can see the black underneath it. See it? Look at that. So I'm going to pause the camera. I'm going to let this get a little tacky, and we're going to rub it on and buff it out and show you what we got. All right, guys, we are back. It is dried. It takes only about 4 or 5 minutes. You want it just to get it so it's tacky, you know, just at that point. And if you practice it on a spoon, you'll see you get it down in a second. It doesn't take that much to figure out. All right, here's the powder. I'm going to show you other powders that I purchased, not just that. This one's the best. I mean, it is the best. You're going to just dab it on with a little brush. You're going to get some excess, pour it out here. I would use it over a piece of paper, then you save it and pour it back in here. You know, you can see already how good it looks. All right. Now, what I like to do is, I like to use a rubber glove. All right. So let's just go in. I'll use the thumb here. See? Oh, there we go. And let's go ahead and buff it. I'm going to tap it into the black. Oops. I'm going to tap it into the black. Rub it out. And now it's not perfect. It's a little... There we go. I couldn't see what I was doing. And hold on. And then if you buff it out, and it depends how if you get it just right, you know, it's gonna be a practice. Now this is a big piece. You're only gonna be doing little dots. You know, there's where these are attached. You can see it's just a little dot. See it? So, sorry, Mecha. And that's what you get. You know, it looks rough here, but you'll get it better than that. I was a little, rough going, but you can see that it's just fantastic. And that's what I did on this one. Let me show it to you, and you can take your time. And yep, there it is. See it? Right there. And that, my friend, is the best way, and the tape are the two best ways to get this gold chrome to disappear. That looks pretty good. Now, let me pull the camera out and show you a couple of other brands that there are before we wrap this up. I thought it was going to be a long and in-depth video, but it turns out it wasn't, because the paint just doesn't work at all. I'm sure there's a gold chrome out there. I will find it someday. And I do have some good gold chromes. It just doesn't match this at all. Anyway, here you go. Here is a few of the other buffing powders. Just so you guys, I can show you guys as an alternative. You know, I don't know, this was like $10. You know, you get a lot out of it, but it wasn't cheap. This Pearl Effects, they sell at the art supply store over here. And this is $8, I think. Look how much you get here. Whoa. Same thing. It's just a mica powder, but it's a nice... it gives you that effect. The only one that's going to give you the chrome, this one, because it actually says chrome. All right. This is antique gold. This is a set I got here off of Amazon. And look, there's silver. There's all kinds. There's a copper in here. They look bronze. And I got this whole box for way under $20. So that's where this came from. Antique gold. That's in the middle. Royal. This is a box set of 25, I think, mica powders I bought. It's got red, all kinds. But these are the two gold ones that were in the box, so I did both. This one has a little too much of that flaky look to it, but it's close in color. See that? But because of the flakes, it really gets it out. This one's pretty close too. I mean, maybe we can mix the two together. But the flakes is what gives it away. It's this pure flat metal is what we're looking for, and giving us the shine, which is what this one does. And you could see as I hold it across all these other powders that this is the only one that gives you the chrome look. That's it. And the chrome tape, because it's a chrome look. It's a mirror chrome. So these are my two winners. Chrome Gold by Armored Komodo, and these cheap tapes I got on Amazon. Those are your winners, and they match up the best. They're almost close to identical. I personally would buy one of each if you want to do a kit, particularly the master grade of this. It's big, and they're probably worth your money. You'll be in less than 20 bucks for the two, and you're going to have a perfect looking kit in the end. I thought I could have found a solution as far as spray painting it goes. Again, I got some beautiful colors, but they just don't match this at all, whereas these two get the exact chrome plated look that we're looking for. All right. Anyway, guys, that's the video, and these are the results. And if you want, try others in your area. If your local store has these powders, there's all kinds. You got to get the shiniest result you can for it to really blend good. And you want to get the tone right too. It's two things that are hard to get. If you get the tone right, you could probably get away without the shine a little bit. You know, these two have the shine and the tone right down. You might get the shine and not the exact tone, or the tone and not the shine. And even then, being little dubs, you're not going to see it. You know, your own eyes will peer at it, but if you take a picture or show somebody, it's going to look like it's pure gold. It'll just blend in for them. And that is it. That is it, guys. That's my test. This was my conclusion. Take with it what you will, but I think these are the two best. Anyway, guys, please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. A lot more tests to go. I got like 4 new airbrushes I got to test. A whole line of paints are coming up to test. I got new jump wind paints coming in. A lot of tests coming up. I got a special video coming up with my first airbrush. It's quite different than all other airbrushes, and I'm going back years. And I had to go and dig. I found a couple of old ones of this original airbrush, but I went and I found a box set of my airbrush, brand new, so I can show it to you open. They're collector's items now. They're hard to find, but it got me into airbrushing, and it's a completely different style of airbrush. And you'll see what I mean when I put that video up. It's a little bit of a nostalgia. I figured I'd show you the airbrush that got me into painting. And I'm going back 20 years, at least. And I think you'll enjoy that video too. That's coming up this week. Anyway, guys, subscribe if you haven't already. Please like the video. You guys have been terrific. And if you haven't already, join my Patreon. I'll put the link below. I will answer any of your questions in short video form. Like you wanted me to test maybe this on something else. I'll do that. I'll do it. I'll try this black as a base, and I want to try this yellow on top of that. Whatever you want. Any combination of paints you've seen here, I'll do it for you. And I'll do it in short form on my Patreon channel. And you guys have been great. I want to thank my Patreons. You guys have been awesome. Great questions, too. Anyway, guys, it is Saturday night. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you early next week. Have a wonderful day.